Hey guys, what's up? The Minecraft Potato Beebit here, back with another Pokemon Y battle. And as you can tell, I have a new camera, so hopefully my videos are gonna be a little bit more better off screen, or I mean, you know, off cam of my laptop. But anyway, this battle is with HectonicJinx, which I'll give him a shout out really quick, and yeah, I'll put his channel in the description below, so go check him out, subscribe. So yeah, I guess instead of, you know, talking, oh yeah, I guess you can also see my team has changed. Now I have Ampharos and a Garchomp, and I think Chestnut's new, but I kept my Charizard, Greninja, and is Gengar new too? I don't know, but I changed my team, that's it. So, and his team is completely full of shinies too. He has a Confrigius, Rotom, Gliscor, Azumarill, which I hate in this game, Excadrill, and Smeargle. So anyway, I'll just get on to the battle, so I'll stop, you know, talking. But yeah, so here we go. And the quality on this camera is just really good. I'm really impressed by it. So yeah, I lead off with Chestnut because I took a look at his team, and luckily he's started off with a Smeargle. So he goes for a Teeter Dance to confuse me, and of course I did get confused. But I go for a Brick Break. Hopefully I won't be able to be affected by the confusion, and lucky enough I didn't. And I got a one-hit KO, and I was really lucky by that. So there goes the Smeargle right off the get-go, and he sends out his Confrigius. So I'm still confused, and I hit myself in my confusion, you know, because I'm confused. Let me punch myself in the face, you know, perfect logic. He goes for a Shadow Ball, which I don't know if that was super effective or not very effective, but I decided to send out Nightmare because I figured I could get a Shadow Ball on him, and kill him, but he almost took me out, and I thought I would be able to have enough defense to take it. But I go for my Shadow Balls, hoping I could do as much damage as he did. But since he has more defense, he held up, launched another Shadow Ball, and knocked out my Gengar. So then I send out my Greninja, hopefully so I can get a Dark-type move on him. And I go for the Night Slash, it's fast. Almost take out his Confrigius, it was really close. But then I got the Mummy, so now I don't have Torrent, but I guess it's okay, because I was using Night Slash anyway, so. And he had a Rocky Helmet, so it took out a little bit of damage for me. He goes for another Shadow Ball, which I don't know why, because I was a Dark type. But, it was a critical, though. And my defense fell, but I still have those leftovers, which are amazing to put on a Greninja. I highly suggest doing it. And I go for another Night Slash, and take out his Confrigius. And of course, I was hurt by the Rocky Helmet again. But yeah, his Confrigius goes out. And those leftovers, I'm telling you, they help a lot. And he sends his Rotom, and since it's red, I didn't notice it was the washing machine one. I thought it was the fire one, so I went for a Hydro Pump. And then I realized that it was the water one once it zoomed in, and I was like, ah, dang it. And he had the red card, so I had to switch out my Charizard, which was not good for me, because he uses Volt Switch right after. And boom, that almost kills my Charizard. I was really lucky. And he takes back his Rotom, and he sends out a Azumarill, and I was like, oh dang, I'm gonna die. So, this is when it gets interesting. He uses his Aqua Jet and kills my Charizard before my Charizard could even do anything. And down he goes. Then I sent out my Ampharos, hoping I could outspeed it before he switches out, if that's even possible. I thought it was at the time, I don't know why, but he sends out his Excadrill, and you know, the bad thing was I selected Thunder. Probably should have expected that he was going to switch out to a ground type, but of course it doesn't affect him. He uses Earthquake, and takes out my Ampharos in one hit, and I was like, no. My Ampharos didn't even get a chance to shine. He is a really good Ampharos, I just need to prove it to you guys. Sent back out my Chestnut, hoping I can outspeed it. Goes for an next Scissor, and I wasn't really afraid about that, but I go for a Brick Break, and I was like, I'm totally gonna take it out. And, you know, took it out in one hit. because of that steel typing. And then his Excadrill went down. So then he sends back out the Azumarill. And this is what I always expected, that they were going to send a fairy type out. So I had Sludge Bomb on me. And lucky or not, if that even makes sense, it poisoned it. And I was like, awesome. And then it goes for Play Rough, and I avoided it. And I was like, thank God that I avoided that. Gets hurt by poison. I go for for an Energy Ball. Does quite a good amount of damage and takes him out. So now I don't have to worry about that Azumarill. But as soon as I took out Azumarill, I knew I already won. So then he sends out his Gliscor. And the only reason I use Brick Break after this is because for some reason I was thinking that he was Bug Ground. And I don't know. I really don't know. But then I realized he was flying. And I was just really... for some reason I thought that ground was fighting was super effective against ground. But anyway, he was poisoned by the Toxic Orb. And since he has the ability Poison Heal, goes for an Earthquake. But I don't know why, because Earthquake doesn't do anything. Because he has really good special defense. I go for an Energy Ball, just so I can take some damage off him. Then he goes for a Poison Heal. And the Toxic, or the Poison, takes out my Chestnut. So there goes out my Chestnut. Then I sent out Guidon, and, you know, I was just like, oh, GG, I already won. Go for an Ice Beam, which is 4 times as effective. Kills this Gliscor. And then I heal myself with my leftovers. Back in the green. That's how good these things are. He sends his Rotom. And I was like, alright, saving the best for last. But anyway, I go for a Night Slash. It does not as much as I thought it would. He goes for a Hydro Pump. And he almost took out my Guido, or my Greninja. Not really that close, but, you know, still got like 40 health. But I go for an Ice Beam just to try to freeze him so he would stop attacking, but it didn't do anything. And then he goes for a Volt Switch, and I was like, oh, okay. Boom, goes for a Volt Switch, takes out my Greninja, and I was like, dude, not cool. You messed with the wrong guy. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Mega Shiny Garchomp comes out to finish this battle off with a blazing... Boom. There we have it. And my Garchomp won the battle in a blaze of glory, and it was freaking amazing. We actually had 3 battles. He won 2 of them. This was the first battle. I won the first one. He won the other 2. So he is really good. I had a lot of fun battling him, and so yeah. Go check out his channel, subscribe to him, and keep tuning in for more. Hope you guys enjoy these videos, and give me your feedback. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.